Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos. Today I'm doing a spec comparison between the new Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone 7 Plus. We're going to put them side by side and see which one has the better specs. Alright, we're going to start with software. Now, I'm going to preface this spec comparison with everything between these two phones and their operating systems is not apples for apples. So certain things we're not going to oh, this one is better per se, because we want to try to keep it as fair as possible. For example, software, there really is no winner here. The iPhone 7 did come out last year, so the software is a year old. So the software on the Note 8 is newer in terms of Android software, but it really doesn't cross over in terms of software for the iPhone. So we're just kind of telling you what it has. Screen wise, you can put these two together. Note 8, you're getting a 6.3 inch screen, whereas on iPhone 7 you're getting a 5.5 inch display. And I believe, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, be nice about it. I believe the Note 8 is a 2K display, the Quad HD Plus. The iPhone 7 Plus, I believe, is just a 1080p display with like some special lighting and extra enhancements there, but overall you're getting a better screen and a larger screen on the Note 8. So we give them that. Camera wise, Note 8, you're gonna get a 8 megapixel front camera, 12 megapixel dual camera on the rear, so 2 cameras on the rear. It also has a 2x optical zoom. iPhone 7, you are getting a 7 megapixel front camera, 12 megapixel rear. So slightly better front camera on the Note 8, plus the optical zoom, which does kind of kick that one over just a little bit. Internal memory, you're going to get 64 gigs, 128, and a 256 gig option with the Note 8. Plus, it is expandable with the micro SD card up to 256 gigs more. With iPhone 7 Plus, it does come in a 32, 128, and 256. So, obviously for years, the argument about Android is that, oh, you can expand the memory, blah, blah, blah. So, that is a big plus here, is you can add more memory if you want. Also, the base model of the Note does come in at 64, whereas the base iPhone 7 comes just at 32. So we did give storage to Note 8 for that one, we just didn't circle it. Battery, you are going to get a larger battery with the Note 8, 3300 milliamps, whereas the iPhone 7 Plus 2029. Clear cut there. Processor, this is another category that really is not an apples for apples, but spec wise, and we're using Phone Arena, and we also used Apple.com to get our specs. You do get an octa-core 2.3 gigahertz processor with the Note 8. iPhone 7 Plus, you're getting a quad-core 2340 megahertz processor. The Apple A10 Fusion chip, to be more specific. So, not really an apples for apples, so we're not going to really say which one is better per se. You can kind of read articles and get more speculation online for it. RAM, you do get 6 gigs with the Note 8 and only 3 with the iPhone 7. That one's pretty clear. Note 8 takes that one. Extra features, this is where you really see some standout differences. So they both do have a fingerprint scanner. They both have optical image stabilization for the camera. And they both have a water resistance. So IP68 on the Note 8, IP67 on the iPhone 7 Plus. Sort of notable features, iPhone 7 Plus does have 3D touch, which allows you to interact with the apps and certain things basically allows you to do a lot more with your screen and with like your home screen and like shortcuts and different things like that. So that is like a specific feature that is unique to iPhone 7 Plus. Note 8, you are getting an iris scanner, so you can unlock your phone with your eye or your fingerprint. You're also getting an S Pen, which is a full-fledged stylus pen that has a lot of functionality built into the phone. Note 8 does also have dual optical image stabilization, so that means the front camera and the rear camera has that image stabilization. So I don't know if on iPhone 7 Plus if the front camera has the image stabilization. From what I understand, only the rear camera does. If I'm wrong, go ahead and just put in the comment section. Again, we tried to scan the sides to get as much information as we could before doing this video. Also, you are getting Bluetooth 5.0 on the Note 8, which allows you to connect to 2 Bluetooth devices at once. It's pretty awesome. Love it. And you get fast wireless charging. So you get sort of 2 things there: fast charging and fast wireless charging as well. So we did give extra features to the Note 8. Ultimately, guys, these are probably the 2 most popular phones on the market, and this is kind of how they stack up with each other. Again, we tried our best to keep it as fair as possible because everything is just not apples to apples, pun intended. There's certain things that vary because these are 2 different platforms, but this is sort of the nuts and bolts of what the basics: screen size, camera, megapixel, storage they're going to be available in, battery size, a couple of the extra features. So I hope you guys did find this helpful. Hope you learned some new stuff you didn't know. Go ahead and like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to H2 Tech Videos.